Mindful Life Practice community.
All right, cool. So let's start our practice on our mats in a child's pose. So you can allow your knees to come wide and then sit your hips back on your heels and rest your forehead.
Oh, it's so different to hear someone breathing beside me. So take a deep breath in and out. And as you breathe in and out, just allow yourself to arrive. Whatever that arrival looks like for you. Maybe it's a check-in with how you're doing mentally, how you're doing physically, how you're doing emotionally. And just set an intention on what you want to get out of this practice. And if you're not quite sure what you want to get out of it, then just being here now is enough. That's plenty. Or just something more. And when you're ready to start to move, we're going to walk our hands over to the right, just stretching through the left side body. And then walk your hands all the way back through center and take them over to the left and breathe through the right side body. And come all the way back with the palms at center. And then we're going to take a breath in and come all the way up into a tabletop. And then do a few cat-cow flows to warm up through the spine. So you can arch through the spine and then curl through the spine and tuck the chin. And we'll just do one more round of this cat-cow flow. And then come all the way to neutral, leaving your left palm where it is. Spiral your right arm up towards the sky. So taking a big stretch. And then thread your right arm under, come onto the shoulder, come onto the cheek and just rest. And maybe you lift the left arm up and weave it around, hooking it near the hip. Let's take one more round of breath. And then we're going to unwind through the left palm, anchor through it as you come all the way up into a table. And then we'll go the opposite way. So breathe your left arm up towards the sky. And then thread your left arm under, landing onto the cheek and the shoulder. And then maybe you weave the right arm around. planting it near the hip and breathing through the body. I'll take one more round of breath. And then gently unwind through the arms, press through the palms, come all the way through a table. And then let's tuck our toes and lift all the way up and back to a downward facing dog. And you can just bend one knee and then bend through the next, pressing out through the heels. Maybe rocking your head no, giving a little rock yes. And eventually we're going to walk our hands all the way back to meet the feet. So come all the way to the back of your mat and just grip opposite elbows and let your head dangle, let the blood flow go to the brain. You can bend your knees a lot so you really sigh your body into this shape. And then release the grip of the palms. Take an inhalation to halfway lift, so let your fingertips brush the shins. Take an exhalation, fold. Let's step our toes together and then just bend through the knees and sit our hips back, coming into a chair. We're quite close to the wall back here. And just hold into your chair for 3, for 2, and then 1. Lift all the way up and bring your palms to your heart center. See another group close to the wall over there too, Lee's family. We're gonna walk our feet now to the front of the mat, seeing if you can mindfully step each and every foot one at a time until the last step where you come to the front of your mat. And then eventually you'll just release the palms alongside your hips. Take an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, upward mountain, you can look up. And then take an exhale, fold forward. Breathe your body, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale your way down, plant the palms. And then we're gonna step the feet all the way back into a plank. Nice, good. From your plank, can you land both knees onto the mat? And then slowly lower, elbows drawing all the way back until you come all the way onto your navel. Nice. Take your palms off your mat, elbows pointing up towards the sky. Good, and then we're just gonna snake our heart up and down a little bit. So lifting the heart and then lowering. And generally we're going to expand on our inhales and then contract or let go on the exhales. Nice, just do one more round. Inhale. And then exhale. And then plant the palms underneath the shoulders, push up through a table, and then arrive all the way up and back into your downward facing dog. Leave your left foot where it is, take the right leg up towards the sky, and then maybe it would feel nice to bend through the knee and just circle through the hip. And then we'll extend the right leg all the way up towards the sky, big breath in. And then pull the right knee in and step the right foot between the palms. Good, and just rock forward and back to get into the hips here. And this is a good experience, actually. I had an idea once that I could like film live and teach a small class in this living room. But I think this experience shows that that's not going to be possible. Guest stars every once in a while, but I don't think I could teach a small class in here. Let's land our left knee onto the mat. Untuck the toes and then just breathe the arms up towards the sky. And then open the arms wide. And I'm going to invite you to take a variation of eagle. So you might just weave the arms together.
You might grip opposite shoulders, whatever works in your body. And then we'll just kind of expand and contract. Same thing we've done. Actually, I like this. So Amber's doing one variation and I'm doing the other one, which is kind of cool. Nice. And we'll just do one more round. And then unweave the arms and breathe them all the way up towards the sky. Lift them up and then reach both arms forward. Leave your left arm where it is as you spiral the right arm all the way back. Good, you got it. Now let's reverse our warrior. So can you land your right palm on your left thigh? You got it. Lift your left arm all the way up. And then come all the way, windmilling with your hands. If you wobble, you wobble. Land your left palm on the inside of the right foot and keep your left arm up. Yeah, good. And then option one, you're here. Option two, hand on the sacrum. And maybe you want to kick back or you can tuck your toes. Yeah, go for it. Lifting your knee. Tons of different variations. And you're invited to kind of make this practice your own and do what works for you. Taking one more breath. And then we'll release the foot if you have it. Take the palm forward. Just walk your fingertips back as you lengthen over the right leg and take a few breaths, hinging into your hamstring, breathing in. And then breathing out. One more inhale. Nice. One more exhale. Walk your hands all the way forward. Good. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, step your right foot back to meet your left, and then make your way through your vinyasa, whatever that looks like, knees lifted or lowered, expanding your heart, upward dog or cobra, and then shift all the way up and back to your down dog, letting your head drop. We'll take this the opposite way. So leave the left foot where it is. Lift the left leg up. I lied. Leave your right foot, lift your left leg up. And then circle through the knee if you want to, just getting into the hips, exploring how they're doing today. And then can you extend your left leg up again? Pull the left knee in, step the left foot between the palms. Good, rocking forward and back. Saying hello to your hips. And then we'll arrive with the right knee on the mat as an anchor. Lift our arms up. And then open the arms into your cactus. And allow this time the left arm to be underneath the right. There we go. Had the same problem last night as well. And then we'll curl through the spine and then open through the heart. Nice, just doing one more. And then eventually you'll unwind both arms, lift them up, reach them forward, and we'll spiral the opposite way. So leave your right arm where it is, open your left arm all the way towards the side, reverse your warrior. So land the left palm on the right thigh, lift the right arm up. And then again, we'll come all the way forward, anchor the right palm on the inside of the left foot. Now either stay here or spin the arms back or maybe kick it into a twist with the foot. Just doing what feels right in your body today and knowing that every day will be different. Every practice will be different. And it's all good. Now, can you release the right foot? Take the left palm forward. Let's walk the fingertips back as you lengthen over the left leg, and then just take a few breaths. And one more inhale, one more exhale. Walk your hands forward. Tuck your toes and lift your knee, plant through the palms, step all the way back, and then bring your body through a vinyasa, coming all the way eventually up to your down dog. We're gonna make our way through one more standing flow before we find our way into our yin style postures. So leaving your left foot where it is, lift your right leg up, three-legged dog. And then this time, I'm gonna invite you to bend your knees, stack your hips, right toes going over towards the left. And if you feel like it, we've done a couple of back bends. If you wanna ripple your heart forward and explore your wild thing, landing on your toes, going for it, knowing that it's just an option. Come all the way back with the right palm, lifting the right leg all the way up, three-legged dog. And then pull your right knee in, step your right foot between your palms. Good, let's come all the way up into a warrior, not a warrior, crescent lunge with your left heel lifted. And then again, we're gonna open our arms and weave our right arm underneath the left. Nice, gripping opposite shoulders or weaving the forearms together, your choice. And then if you want to, can you trust weight onto the right foot and lift up with the left leg, exploring a warrior three with this eagle arm variation. And if the eagle arm is not working, just let it go. Then come all the way up to stand. Cross your left thigh on top of your right. Sitting your hips back, come to your eagle pose. Staying here for 3. Nice, for 2. Good, and then on 1, let's lift all the way up. Big lift, land your left foot, reach your arms up, gather your palms in your heart center. Good, a big breath in. And then a big breath out. Nice, let's leave our right foot, take our left leg up. We're gonna do one more little standing flow thing. So tilt all the way back again into a warrior 3. Nice, and then step the left foot all the way back into a warrior 2. Right arm extends in front of you, left arm extends back, and then we'll move fluidly with our breath. Inhale, reverse, and then exhale, elbow to thigh. Do this a few more times. Good, one more inhale. And then one more exhale. Nice, and then land in your extended side angle. And if you wanna reach your arm down, go for it, that's an option. If you're feeling open and weaving into a bind, that's also an option. Nice, and then let's press through both feet. Lift all the way up. Nice, lengthen through your right leg. Shorten your stance a little bit. Reach your right arm forward. Clock your right arm alongside your right calf Lift your left arm up. Good. And then if you want to, trust weight onto the right foot, right fingertips, balance in your Ardha Chandrasana, your half moon for 3. Nice, for 2. Good, and then 1, land your left foot alongside your right. And then we'll just come to a forward fold at the front of your mat. And if you want to grip opposite elbows, go for it. If you want to take your peace fingers around your big toes, choose any arm variation that you feel like for this forward fold. And whatever grip you have, we'll release it. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Good, take an exhale, fold, plant the palms, make your way back to a down dog. And if you want to journey through a flow, go for it. And then we're going to take that standing flow on the opposite side. So lift the left leg up. Bend through the left knee, stack the hips. If you feel like flipping your dog, coming forward, go for it. Land the left toes. Lift the heart. And land your left palm, lift your left leg all the way up. And then we'll pull the left knee in and step the left foot between the palms, coming all the way up into your crescent lunge on this side. Nice, you can open at your arms. And then this time, weave the left arm underneath the right. And then if you want to explore, we're going to trust that the left foot will hold us as we extend the right leg behind, landing in a warrior 3 with this arm variation. Anchoring through the big toe. Good, tilt all the way up, cross the right thigh on the left thigh, sit back into your eagle. Knowing that the beauty in binds is when we release them, so take one more breath. And then just gently unwind everything, lift all the way up, land the foot, reach the palms, gather them at heart center. Taking your breath in. And breath out. Leave your left foot where it is, lift your right knee up. Good, we're going to tilt all the way back. Step all the way back, warrior 2. Reach your right arm behind you, your left arm back. And then move with your breath, reversing the warrior and landing in your extended side angle. Good, just doing one more. Good, once you land here, either keeping the elbow, reaching the palm downwards, maybe weaving it around. Good, just take another breath. Good, and then unwind everything, press through the feet, lift up. Lengthen through your left leg, reach or wiggle your foot forward a little bit. Reach the left arm forward, left arm alongside left calf, extend your right arm up. Good. And then shift weight onto your left foot, left fingertips. Finding your Ardha Chandrasana. Good, let's stay where we are for one more breath. Good, and then eventually just land your right foot alongside your left. Find yourself in a forward fold. And again, we'll choose our variation, whether we're gripping opposite elbows, whether you're gripping the toes, whether you're threading the arms or the hands face up and under. Eventually you'll release that grip. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Take an exhale, fold. Step your feet all the way back into a down dog. And if you want to take one more vinyasa, go for it. One last flow. And eventually we will make our way back to a child's pose, just like we started this practice. Knees wide, sitting the hips back on the heels, resting the forehead. Let this be a transition from effort to ease, from movement to stillness. And as your body finds the middle, the mind finds the moment. Body steps into the middle, the mind steps into the moment. Let's take a few more breaths exactly as we are. And we're just going to slowly make our way up. So we'll walk our fingertips back. Good. Coming to sit on the heels. You're going to send your legs forward. And we're going to start by just extending our right leg and then snuggling our left sole of foot onto the inside of the right thigh. And then when you're ready, just extend and reach through the arms. And then can you hinge forward, tilting at the hips, reaching forward. And then eventually just let gravity kind of do the work. So let your arms be heavy. Support yourself with whatever you want to support yourself with. Some fists or blocks. So in our yin part of the practice, we're going to be here for
around 3 minutes. There's 3 main goals of our yin practice. It's to find your edge. It's to stay a while. It's to commit to stillness. Let's take about 5 more breaths here. And just slowly start to roll all the way up. And then as you're ready, we'll switch it up. So we'll extend through the left leg, anchor the right sole of foot on the inside of the left thigh. Reach both arms up towards the sky with a big breath in. And then come all the way forward. Knowing that we'll be here for 3 minutes as well. And just kind of observe or notice how the left side differs from the right. And also know that you could be comparing from, the very end of the right side as opposed to the beginning of the left side, which is definitely going to be different. And again, let gravity do the work and be open to it. Just about 10 more breaths here. After the 10th or so breath, just slowly start to make your way up.
Good, and then just bring your legs into a crisscross. Let's drop our right earlobe down towards our right shoulder. And maybe you use your right palm as an anchor and you stretch through the left traps muscle. Maybe you reach the hand towards the left. We're just going to remain here for 2 minutes on either side, so not uber long. Just long enough to feel. What's really going on? Take your head all the way up. So sorry, all my notifications are going off. Doesn't normally happen. Drop your left earlobe down towards your left shoulder, and then lift your left hand up and anchor it on the side of the skull. Taking about 5 more breaths. And take your head all the way up. And we're just going to drop the chin to the chest and do some little half circles. Bring the head all the way back up through center. And let's just slowly make our way onto our spine. We'll do 2 different poses here. We're going to do a hip opening pose. And then also a little bit of a twist. So you can leave your left foot where it is, cross your right ankle on your left thigh. Stay here or lift off. Interlacing the palm on the thigh or the shin.
Letting your shoulders be heavy, letting the back of your head be heavy. And let's stay here for a few more breaths. And then release the left foot, release the right foot, and just come onto the opposite side. Just give it 3 more breaths. And then let your soles of feet fall. Let your arms be open. And then we're just going to drop both knees over to the right and gaze over the left shoulder, dropping into a spinal twist. And when you're ready, just gently pull the knees all the way back up through center. And settle them in the opposite direction. Dropping your gaze the opposite way. Stay in this twist for just a few more breaths. And take your knees all the way up. Give your body a sweet little hug. If there's any last movements or shapes that you want to take before your Shavasana, go for it. Eventually bringing your body in no rush at all into whatever final rest shape you take. It was when I stopped searching for home within others and lifted the foundations of home within myself. I found there were no roots more intimate than those between a mind and body that have decided to be whole. Giving your fingers and toes a wake up wiggle. Having a nice long stretch through your body. Nice, bringing your knees into your chest, giving your body a sweet little hug. And making your way up to join in a cross-legged shape with the palms anchored at the heart center. Closing with our intention. It's an ancient intention, but it's the original intention. Passed from the heart of my teacher, and I pass it to you. And it's that our practice remains steady and our efforts continuous, and our yoga serves not just us as individuals, but our collective society and world on a whole. We'll finish together with an Om sound, and we'll breathe in and breathe out, and then breathe in to make the Om. So taking a large breath in, and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. So much for joining me and sharing the practice. I'm so, so grateful for each one of you. Thank you, thank you.